Welcome to Cocktail Corner. I'm the Gnome, and this is Gnome's Tavern, and we're here with another great cocktail for you today. A few of you may know that I've become a huge rugby fan thanks to my buddy Chris. Before the NOLA Gold season, he got me into rugby, and I've been so obsessed with rugby. I've been watching it non-stop. My wife and I love it, and we've been watching the Rugby World Cup this year. And as you can tell, I was rooting for my family, where my family's from, Ireland. I was hoping that they would get it. They sadly lost to New Zealand, but I will not cry too much. I've already done that. But the two people that are in the finals is New Zealand and South Africa. And so we're going to show off some great cocktails so that way you guys can celebrate the Rugby World Cup. Very easy cocktail so you don't miss any action in the game. And it's going to use this great spirit. I'm going to butcher all of this. Amarula. This is a South African spirit. It's made from a special fruit called the Amarula fruit, which is only ripe during summer. And legend has it is that they know that it is ripe because the elephants travel great distance to eat it. And so they use that fruit, they distill it, and they make this nice little cream. So we have some great cocktails to show off for that. And if you want to learn more about the spirit and you want us to do an episode on it, make sure you comment down below. Eli and I will try it, and we'll give you more of the history and the great story behind it. But make sure you comment down below if you want to get that. So let's start shaking up some drinks right now. The first drink we're going to make is the SPRINGBOKKIE shot. And this from the website told me that this is what people do before the rugby games to shoot it. Because it has that green, which is very prominent in the rugby uniforms. So we're going to do Creme de Menthe with this, and we're going to get that nice green of the Creme de Menthe. And as you can see, I've already tried to make this shot, and I failed. So let's see if I can do it a little bit better. And then we're going to try to layer on top the Amarula right on top. And I'm going to try to get this right. Let's see, okay. Okay, look at that. We're doing a little bit better. Bam! Perfect! Awesome! Now, Iceman can't cook. I would say this might be a good shot for your Philadelphia Eagles with the green. It's a little hard to tell. I'll take some pictures, put some pictures on there. But yeah, nice little layer on top. A little bit of green at the bottom. So let's give it a nice little try right here. Let's go. You know what? I know I'm making a lot of faces, and that's because there's a lot of flavors going on. That mint is so powerful. But this actually isn't bad. If I was doing shots, I would enjoy this. I know I'm making a lot of faces. I'm not a good shot taker. You can check out my shorts. I'm not a great shot taker. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Definitely would be one if you want a nice minty fresh. If you were going to, if my wife was to kiss me, it'd be very minty spring fresh. So now that we got a shot on us, let's go on to the next drink. For our next drink, we're going to do what's called the Brown Elephant. And this one's a great one because you can make it in the glass, and that way you don't have to add extra dishes to your sports time day. And we're definitely going to use this stuff, as you may know, and we're going to use another ingredient that I really love. A little biased on that one. So let's dive into this cocktail. Now first we're going to do 1.5 ounces of our Amarula. And we're gonna, look at that, I just love the color. It's like this nice brown. It's probably would make a good White Russian too. Alright, bam. Then we're gonna do 1 ounce of our coffee liqueur. I would suggest maybe a Mr. Black. It said Kahlua, but Mr. Black's delicious. But I'm going to actually use the 504 coffee rum that I make at Happy Raptor. It's got great notes of orange, cinnamon, and it's a very dark black coffee that I really enjoy and I am going to use. So we're going to do 1 ounce of our coffee rum or liqueur, whatever you have at home. And now it said about 2/3 of milk, 2/3 of a cup of milk, which I did the conversion. That's a little over 5 ounces of rum. I'm gonna just do 4 ounces of milk. That seems like a lot of milk to me. So if you want to keep true to the recipe, definitely feel free. You can also drizzle chocolate syrup into this cocktail if you want to add a little sweetness and a little bit more to it. I'm going to choose not to. So let's get our ice, and we're going to stir her up. This is the brown elephant. All right, so we topped her off with a little bit of ice. Now let's give her a taste. Ooh. Oh, that's really nice. If you like a bourbon milk punch, you'll definitely like this. I love the fruity notes that are coming out here with the orange and the cinnamon from the coffee liqueur. I actually have a little orange garnish, so I kind of want to spritz it on top. Let's see. Let's see if that even adds a little bit more to it. Adds a little, like, this has nice fruity notes in the cream, which is honestly what I've been really enjoying about it, tasting it with all the other cocktails. Let's give this another try. Ooh, that's so delicious. I could drink about 5 of those. They're very good. It's just really great. I think 5 ounces of milk might be a little too much. I like the 4 ounces. That's what I would go with. And definitely get a coffee liqueur that you really like, because it's very delicious. And tell me, guys, who are you rooting for in the Rugby World Cup? Do you like rugby? What cocktails should I do? Should I do cocktails from other countries? And if you want to see more and learn more about this, if we get enough comments down below that you do want to see this, then Eli and I will do an episode and we'll tell you all about the spirit. And so, like we always finish every episode, make sure you guys always tip that bartender. Cheers, y'all.